going on? So today we are going to go over a single I released. I'm going to do a behind the beat or a beat breakdown, how I made it. And yeah, that's what we're going to do today. All right, let's get to it. All right, so here we are. Here's my session right here, Bitwit Studio. And I'm going to just play this beat. And then I'm going to just go over the individual elements. The name of the song, it's in the stores and the platforms right now. It's called Hood Symphony, so it's different from the name of this session, but it's actually a remake from a beat I made when I first started making beats. So I'm just gonna just play this and then I'll go over the different elements. So here we go. So that's pretty much the track. So now I'm gonna just go over the different elements. So I usually start with a melody or a sample. This is a sample from, I can't even tell you where I got it from. Well, actually I could, but I just don't remember at the moment. But back in the day, I used to just record stuff off the classical channel. That was my favorite thing to do, and I just capture samples off of that. And this was a sample I got off the radio some time ago. So I kind of chopped it up a bit. So let me see if I could just break it down to just the actual sample. There's a whole lot of stuff going on here. Let me just turn all this off. Turn this off, turn this off. This off. All right, this is a So I had different processing. I took off the low end, a lot of the low end. I put a side chain compressor on here. I put a lo-fi decimort on here just to give it that gritty feel. Then I turned the gain up a bit too. So that's that. And then I guess I put Dodge Pro on here too, like a pumping effect. And then I took some of the top end off on here. And then I also put a time delay on here so it can kind of start behind the beat. Right here, this is straight up, it's just hot breath. I call it hot breath. I don't know, I feel like it just adds to the bounce. So, and then the drums is like pretty simple. I'm just gonna play them all together. Hi-hat pattern. Hi-hats, I got like a little delay on here. That's why it kind of has that little swing to it. Kit pattern is pretty basic. Pretty basic. Claps. Oh, where are the claps? Right here. Pretty basic. Got a open hat. Forgot to play that part. This is the 808 from Sublab. Sublab's pretty dope. Also, I got a side chain compressor on the 808, so the kick can stand out. I just feel like the kick is where it's at, so I like the kick to stand out the most in my tracks and stuff like that. And I also have like a time delay on here as well. As far as processing on the drums itself, I always put like Decimort on them just to give it that, you know, dirty, gritty feel. So there's Decimort on the claps. Nothing but just a time delay on the hats. On the kick, surprisingly, I didn't put anything on here, but just a little time delay. But I usually put like a Decimort on here too. And there's a part in the song where you can hear the sample fade into obscurity, but you can still kind of hear it. So here we have some strings, pizzicato strings. So going back to the sample kind of fades into obscurity in a way. And that's because I'm using Spectral. Which one is this? It's one of those Spectral suites. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Harmonic. So it's the Harmonic Spectral suite, harmonic split. Okay. So I kind of just did like an automation, mixed it in. So I automated the mix, so from dry to wet. So you can see right here. Yeah, so like I said earlier, this is a remake of a beat I made when I first started making beats. So I'm just gonna play the original one so you can see, you know, the difference. Now, this disclaimer, this sounds really bad now because, you know, it was one of my first beats. So here we go. And then you compare that with this. Anyway, so that was my beat. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you find this video useful or helpful, please remember to share it with your friends, like, and subscribe. And also the song, the link will be in the description of this video. Feel free to stream it, share it with your friends. And I will see you in the next video.